Hi, I'm Chris Hawkins. Welcome back to another episode of 3 Pointers with Secure Tech. I'm here with Seth today. Seth, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Seth Hamilton, Director of Technology for Vernon Community School Corporation here in Fortville.
Awesome. And how long have you been here?
Been in this role about 4 years.
Awesome.
I told our customers from Indiana, you have no idea how proud we are of you. You have no idea how proud we are of Indiana. We take you with us everywhere, and this is our love letter to you.
Seth, one of the big things about leadership is obviously lessons learned from mentors. Talk about maybe a mentor you've had and how you can or have incorporated lessons from them into what you do.
Yeah, so I was in Washington Township Schools for a little over 10 years under Mike Kneebone as Director of Technology. Man, what a awesome example of a mentor, a friend. I learned a lot from Mike over the years of just how to treat people. It was very much a work family. Understanding that there's work-life balance in there as well. And, good employees are going to work well when they feel supported. And I always felt supported with Mike. And I actually just got to spend the week at COSIN with Mike. And it's just nice to have him, hit him up. And it's kind of neat now because as he was my mentor and still is for 10 years, he's calling me to ask questions now too, which is kind of
awesome.
cool. And I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for Mike and really just seeing things in me that maybe I didn't see in myself.
For sure. He's actually on our list and we might be there soon. So
Awesome. That's great.
Seth, when we met you, you were new in this role. And I just remember that you were determined, to reevaluate everything that was being done here from a technology standpoint. Can you talk a little bit about what that process was like for you?
For sure. Even back to when I interviewed for the position, one of the first goals I was given was to take our student Chromebook purchase model and kind of blow it up and think differently. We had historically bought a large group of Chromebooks, basically every Chromebook, and then due to break fix, whatever, we had to continue to buy little bits at a time. So my number one task at that point was to develop a refresh cycle and coming into a new environment and not trying to figure out everything about the current environment, but then, throwing in my own goals into it. I was kind of lost at how do I go from that model to a refresh cycle. So reaching out to you guys on that vein of, a vendor partner, you guys sat down with me and helped develop a rolling, it may have gone 12-year plan of how we're going to get on a refresh cycle. And it was awesome too, because you guys provided options of how we could do this. If you did this might last this long and whatnot, but it was just a great tool to leverage because in all the things in a new position and kind of drowning a little bit to get that lifeline from you guys was just phenomenal to really help get me going. And we still use that same model today. I was looking at the spreadsheet just this week and tweaking it here and there as finances come and go. But
sure,
it was just a great thing. And I think that to me was cool because that really made me see you guys as a partner because you weren't getting anything out of that activity from me, but it was just more what you could provide to me, which was awesome.
Well, I knew we were going to have a strong relationship because that's the part of the job that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Is I'm a math guy, and how can we stretch the impact with the resources we have? And we were jiving immediately.
Yeah,
and
it was
it's
great.
just fantastic to know that had made a difference and to see the effect that's
For sure. I tell people that story all the time.
Awesome. Seth, one thing that is very apparent is how much you highlight partners. Why is that important?
Oh man, I'll tell you, I very much see a difference between vendor and partner. Partners are those people that come out and support you in all things. It may not be the product that they're selling, but it's more the relationship that they're building. And I think that pays dividends. I wish more vendors would be partners because you just never know when that need will arise. And while I may not be purchasing anything from you right now, that doesn't mean anything. And I think it's important to build those relationships because it also brings that vendor partner into the group as well through supporting events and it's just means so much to me. I have a core group. There's not many, that I have that I rely on. And it's just been awesome to build that. And, I don't add very many new ones to the list.
Time for the big shot here on 3-pointers. Guest shooter today, our friendly CEO, Nate Holmes. We're a couple miles from the mothership here in Fortville, Indiana. Also a special shout out to the high school here for winning the boys state championship. Now, Nate, one shot, everybody knows the rules. The first shot is practice, but if you make it, they saw it going. Got it. All right. Practice. Practice shot. No pressure. We're 5 for 5 here. 6 for 6.
Oh.
6 for 6.
Nice.
Hey, thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.